Hello and welcome to Maggie's gaming channel. Family channel. It basically is. Maggie's gaming channel. This is Magzie, and we are back here on the internet. I'm here with Worgs.
Hello.
Um, Worgs had an idea for a challenge here, so I was gonna do a short little video about the challenge itself. I'm gonna put it up on the channel separate. We're gonna call it episode 0. I don't know whether I'm going to do the full challenge on video or whether I'm just going to do updates of where my character's at and that kind of stuff. The reason being is when we do challenges like this, there's a short period of time where I just like to do like certain stuff, just like to prep the character. You can just start and just like try to go through when we do challenges like this, but when you're playing on expert difficulty or higher, you like it's like I don't know. There's like certain stuff that you need your character to be able to do, otherwise you're just going to get killed over and over. So you kind of want to level up again and get a few points in a couple of things. So Works has named this the Skyrim Soulbound Challenge. Was there a reason for the name, or you just like the name?
Um, so there was actually it was a video I was watching trying to go to sleep a couple nights back, and he did a similar challenge where he could only use the skills he was proficient in, and I was like, that sounds like a great idea. If I find him, because I was looking for him, looking for the channel earlier, I'll tell you who it is, and you
I'll
can.
help you out, and in the description and in this video through the series also, we will put a link to his channel so that if you like, you can go see his videos also. Uh, so if you go through your history, it should be on your history. If you know what day it was, about what day it was,
Yeah.
at that point, just share it to me, and then I'll be able to do what I need to. Anyway, guys, so we're gonna go over the rules of the challenge with you guys. Then we're going to go over to our random number generator, which I already have up on the tab here. And Wargs has already placed these randomly and didn't totally put them in the order that they are in the selection screen.
No, actually, I put them in the order that they appear on the Skyrim wiki.
Okay, so the order of these are default by race, basically. What
Something like that.
I didn't finish editing this. Okay, so um, the rules of the challenge: each participant must randomly choose 3 times to decide their race. I use the random number generator. If you have another method, feel free to use that one. It's easy just to do the random number generator, guys. There's a website, it just pops up on Google right here. Just gives you the number generator. You put in the amounts and then you click generate and it'll generate for you. So there's also different websites that do that. You can go down here and see a bunch of. But there's one that Google just pops up for you. You can just use that one. So there will be no elimination. So if you're doing what this means is if you're doing it as a family or a friend group, um, like Wargs got, what'd you get? Got I read it down here. Hold on. Nord,
Um,
Brayton, Nord, Khajiit, 3 rolled. So he
yes.
chose Nord. So if I roll Nord, I can also choose Nord, and that's the way it works. It doesn't eliminate it from the actual pool of selections. We have done challenges in the past, not on YouTube, but where we did do um, elimination. So one person couldn't get the same race as another person. But this one doesn't hold that one, so that's cool. Um,
Oh, and to be clear on this, that also means if you were to roll Nord and then you rolled Nord again, you don't get to roll again for a different race. You get Nord, Nord, and then whatever the third race is.
right. I guess I didn't cover that. I thought that was somewhere else in here. I read it somewhere else.
It is. I think it's at the bottom.
Yeah. Anyway, uh, 2. Each race has its own skill bonus. There will be only you. These will be the only skills that you're allowed to use. AE one-handed means you can only use weapons outside of certain requirements. So, there's a caveat to this one. But so if you want to do a spellcaster, make sure that you choose one of the races that has spellcasting. uh, there's a few of them. Nord, however, is not one of them. I don't know how he's. I guess he's going to have to try to go max block. Or did you go two-handed? I'm curious now.
Oh, Nord gets.
I'm looking at the skills right now. I'm saying for me, I would
Yeah.
go one-handed and then a shield and then go block. But block with the two-hander too. It's just not as effective as a shield is.
Yeah, but if you don't have block, you can't block.
Right, but you do. That's what I'm saying. Did you go two-handed or did you go one-handed and a shield?
Oh, I went with my one of the builds I actually used for a previous challenge, like way back when, where we had to pick a build off of that build guide list
Yeah,
that we had, and you had to play that.
yeah.
I think it was like Battle Master or something. But basically, the whole premise of it is you have a sword and shield, dual wield, and two-handed, and you use your knowledge of the game to decide which one you need to be using at any given moment. If someone has a shield, you want to use your two-hand break through their defenses. If they're two-handing, you want to dual wield to weave in and out of their attacks. If they're dual wield, you want to have a sword and shield so you can hold your defense.
Okay, so you're going kind of a mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Jesus Christ, that. Oh my God.
you.
I've
So,
never hit this F5 key in my so much in my life.
3. The challenge must be played on Expert Plus. Is how many difficulties is above Expert? Master, Legendary.
I can actually look
He's
because
gonna
I'm currently playing right
he's gonna
now.
check for us. It's been a while since I played Skyrim, guys. Like I don't know, 3 years.
It is expert, master, and legendary.
And what did you decide on difficulty wise?
I am playing on legendary, which I'm slowly starting to realize was a very big mistake.
Now, if you choose a difficulty, because this is not in this rule, if you choose a difficulty and then it's too hard for you, can you downstep or do you need to restart the whole challenge?
Yes, you can downstep. I'm not that much of a dick.
Some people
Oh,
are like
that's
that.
cheating.
Um, 4. Followers are allowed, but must be synergistic. If you are a mage, have to have another. What? If you are a
So, like,
mage, you have to have either an archer or a warrior as your follower. Okay. I think I
yeah, so
understand
like,
what you're saying.
yeah, if you're a mage, you can't have another mage in your group. You got to have someone that like covers something that you can't cover.
Right, but if you're okay, so with your lineup on here, if say let me find one. Let's say I get red guard. Okay. I could technically choose another mage and make them specialized in healing because I don't have healing.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. Okay. Just covering that one. Because if you don't know, guys, if you haven't played Skyrim, I don't know what's wrong with you, where you've been for the past. But in Skyrim, the magic is based on the skill of that particular spell. So you can be like you can be like level 100 uh restoration and be shit with like fireballs. So conjured creatures. All of them are separate skills. So just because you have destruction doesn't mean you have access to all spells in general. I guess I should have covered that with the first rule, skills one. Mods are allowed, aside from god mods and generalized cheats. So, is there any specific that you had in mind?
So for example, I use Ordinator, which alters the perk trees in Skyrim, which actually ended up being a handicap, and you'll find out why here in a second.
I do not use Ordinator.
But like visual mods that change your skill trees, that's fine. You just can't like
If there's a mod that adds a weapon in the game that's like one shot dragons, you pretty much
yeah,
can't use it.
no. That's a no-no.
Use your own
If it
judgment.
gives you an amulet that like makes you completely immortal and completely invulnerable, also a no-no.
Use your own judgment and honor system. But you have to have honor, so survival
I am
mode
about
is
to die.
permitted but not required. I would not be doing survival mode. I do not like survival mode in Skyrim. It's excuse my French, guys. It's kind of shit. You know? I don't know if it's gotten any better over the years, but first came out, bad.
Yep, called it.
The challenge is complete after you kill one of the three end bosses in the game and owning and upgrading your property fully. So, emphasis on that. Which ones do you consider the three main end bosses?
Um, Alduin,
Okay.
whatever the fuck that vampire's name is,
Okay.
and fuck, I forgot his name. Mirak, that's his name.
Now, recently, Obsidian, um, no, I'm saying it wrong. You remember the name of the group now? Hold on, guys. Find it.
What do they do?
I forgot the name of the group that makes Skyrim.
Bethesda?
Bethesda. Thank you. Solved my problem. Bethesda has added some of the DLCs from the store as default DLCs installed into the game. I don't know how you want to deal with that, but if any of them are overpowered or anything like that, I don't think it changes the end bosses taken. It's just like the areas, and it adds extra dungeons and stuff into the game.
Yes.
If it adds an extra dungeon in the game and there's an OP item that we described before, like one shots, makes the challenge trivial, then you can't use it.
To my knowledge, there's no official creation that does that, but I could be wrong. I don't know all of the creations.
I'm
And
just covering my bases.
yeah. And
Eight.
since I'm playing on PC, I don't have access to
Now it says 8. The challenge will start at when you leave Helgen. Now I've meant to talk to you about this a little bit more. Um, Technically speaking, with the way you set these rules up, you can use any skill till after you get out of Helgen.
yes.
Right. Is that was supposed to be the case?
Yes.
Okay. Because what
It's
you
like
can
obviously
which
don't go too out the way. Don't can max out your lock picking and then be like, oh, I have a bonus this, but yeah.
it's not really like lockpicking isn't I would say lockpicking isn't that big of a deal. Uh because you do need there's certain aspects in the game or certain parts of the game where you do need lockpicking whether you have lockpicking. You're gonna have to use lockpicking at some point in your travels, regardless of
Um
whether you
h-
have the skill or not.
yeah. However, with the mods thing, there does come a couple caveats. If you have a mod that alters how your leveling works, and I'm dead again, god damn. Anyway, for example, like I said, I use Ordinator, and one of the things that Ordinator does is it makes it so a specific action that we do all the fucking time in Skyrim actually levels my speechcraft. And if I didn't have access to my speechcraft, I wouldn't be able to use shouts.
I had to make sure I was still logged
So,
in.
so if you have a mod that say shouts level up speech. Can't use shouts anymore.
I got you. If you have speech and you're going to be leveling up speech, you just use the trick, right? I don't think there's any mods that fix that. If you use an ordinator, it has fixed that in ordinator, so you can't do the sneaky little infinite speech skill. Anyway, so basically, what somebody could do is like, say you're an Aragorn,
Yeah.
Argonian, you could level up something that isn't on your list for Argonian, and then like once it's maxed, don't get skill ups anymore. Then you wouldn't be able to use it after you left Skyrim or after Helgen, right? I don't know what good. I guess if something gave you a bonus, I guess extra armor or something. I don't know something that does
Yeah.
that. Sneak would probably be the best example, right? You don't have sneak, you could level up sneak before you leave Skyrim or Helgen. I think there's a couple of
Yeah,
places
but
in
you can't.
Helgen that you can sneak and get good gains off of it. It takes like a couple of hours though. It's really tedious.
I mean, there's that one glitch that we did all the time, way back when. Where you'd like stand behind Hadvar and oh my god, can y'all stop with the poison? Jesus.
Yeah, behind Havar.
I forgot to have 5.
Most people know this,
No,
but
I didn't. Yay.
he probably auto saved. uh, we had this little thing where we'd always forget to F5. So we would, when somebody died and forgot to press F5, we'd always say, "What's F5 for?" It's gone to other games now because other games have that F5 quick save thing now. I've copied it. Anyway, guys, these are the actual races here. You guys should know these by now. If not, you go take a look at them on the wiki. I might put a link to the wiki also in the description. Those. So there's the ones, and then I'm gonna paste this. Down. Nope. Nope. I don't know what it did. I'm gonna have to look up Dark Elf now. Dark. Yes. Destruction, alchemy, alteration, illusion, light armor. It's yes. So it's just destruction, alchemy, illusion, light armor, and okay. So it's just added in an extra one. I see what's happening here. Let's move you down to here. Do that. That'll solve my problem. As stated in Rule 2, you only have access to the following the skills your chosen race gets a bonus to. This means you can not perform any action in that skill tree that you do not have a bonus for. Not have the speech skill, you cannot buy or sell traders if you do not have you can't use. So you can't trade period if you don't have speech. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, if it level, yep, it levels up your speech skill.
That makes it a little bit more difficult because that means you can't barter period if you don't have speech on. characters. And I don't think anybody. Well, there's two, Brayton and Nord. Well, luckily you have speech because otherwise you wouldn't be able to heal. Period. So, guys, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna roll my 3 random numbers, and this is why I'm doing it on camera so we can get this immortalized. So, the first one we got, I did not press this, so this is not a roll. I'm rolling for the first time now. So, 3, 8, 10.
Where'd my paper go? I want to know.
I'll text it. Hold on.
There it is.
8.
Damn, you got good. You got really good ones.
3 is red guard. That's a really, really good one. Basically, have every good spell.
You get one-handed and restoration, you little fuck nugget.
Why wouldn't you go red guard though? Right? You get.
Oh yeah, and you get smithing.
Okay, 8 is wood elf. So if I was going to go archery sneak, I would not be able to do. But I do get alchemy too. All really good choices. And dark elf. If I was going to go destruction, I still get alchemy, so I can heal. Isn't there a spell in the illusion tree that like drains life or something? Am I remembering wrong?
What?
There's an illusion spell that like drains life, right? Crazy.
I thought that was a destruction spell.
No clue. I'm just first spell. I thought it was illusion. If you know, guys, put it in the comments down below. I don't know what to choose. I'm not starting this character right now, guys. This is going to be separate, but I do want to go ahead and get what I'm playing in. So in episode 1, I can go ahead and put in the description what I'm doing. I might look up a build on it. I really don't need the builds, but it would be fun to maybe play one so I could like show it with you guys, share it with you guys, so you guys can follow the build if you wanted to. So, survivability wise, the easy option would be Wood Elf. Also, if you do get Dark Elf, you kind of have to go Destruction because you don't got any weapon skills. How many more High Elf is like that? Which is weird. Enchanting good do like your armors and stuff. You can't do enchanting if you don't have enchanting.
Which, by the way, it just so happens that the one time in a challenge I can't use enchanting, I get like really good enchantments.
I'm double checking that each one of these races has like an attack. Okay. Um, I believe there's an attack spell in Restoration, right? Because otherwise, Angonian can't complete the game.
Yeah, you can.
Now,
You get followers.
and then just be like the healer.
Yeah.
I almost want to do that just to see how funny it was. If you get Argonian guys and you end up having to do like a follower, uh, give yourself extra difficulty and only use the what's his name from First City. It's been so long since I played Skyrim. Everybody gets him from the beginning because he's so easy to get. He gives you that leather.
Fandal.
You what?
Fandal.
Fandal. Legendary difficulty with an Argonian and Fandal. That would be hilarious.
I,
Anyway,
I would I would solidly recommend getting advanced follower tweaks if you do get an Argonian.
really,
Otherwise, that shit's gonna be ridiculous. How?
I've done Dark Elf, so I don't think I want all magic because like when I do magic guys and destruction, there's a certain set of way I build my character, and I end up having to grind like an obscene amount of time to get the skill layout that I want before I can actually start the challenge. So I don't want to. I don't know if I want to do that one. So it would be between the elf and the red guard. Have a build line for the. Although, like I was gonna say earlier, stealth archer, pretty much textbook. Pretty much complete the game with that. I could do archery on either one. I just can't. I think I'm gonna choose red guard. Now, I have smithing, but I don't have access to armor, so I would have to go alteration.
If you have access to alteration, I strongly recommend you go with
That's all.
alteration.
That's all red guard has. He doesn't have. That works, guys.
Stop poisoning me!
Stop. Guys, red guard's gonna be that. I will try to look up a build for this. It's gonna have to be because most of them will be used. We're gonna have spellcaster. I already know type build that I want that for the episode. So, you want to add anything to this, guys? You do hear my Minecraft in the side here. I am working on my bingo. Got to do an episode of bingo, right. Out of the way first. Plus, my son just got on chat with me, so.
Yeah, I had to wake up and get everybody ready for church.
So, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. Really helps out with the YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. Subscribe to my channel, and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out. All you gotta do is go to my page, hit the subscribe button, set your settings, check out the videos. Like this video, you want to share it with your friends, tell them what you like, have them play with you in the challenge. There's a share tab down below. There's links to our social media site. There's a link there for you to copy and post. Yep, structure comments, put it in the comments down below. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. Worgs does surf all of these episodes when he glance at them, depending on what it is. And he will answer the challenge itself. And I will, before I post this video, get
Yeah. Oh no.
I will get a link to that YouTuber and put him in the description of this. Um, is there a way? I think I think I can. I think I can highlight but not
Um,
that in there.
I'll see about doing that. That way, people don't have to take time out of their data.
We'll either do that or we'll put it on a forum page somewhere. If nothing else, it will be word for word copy. Actual. That's probably that might be the best. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Take it back.
Ow. Fuck, I'm getting there.
Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys later.